What's up, everybody? Happy Friday and welcome to In the Green DFS. This is going to be our Friday NBA free pick video. In this video, we have two separate fantastic plays coming your way. The first play is a dabble three-man play with a 6x multiplier, going $300 to win $1,800 on that one. And over here in the NBA streets on the Chalkboard app, we got you guys a very unique two-man play with an 8.27x multiplier, going $200 to win just about $1,700 on that one. Now, guys, before we get this video rocking and rolling, you already know what to do. Let's take a second, get that housekeeping out of the way, guys. We just got you another free play win yesterday on the NBA here, so if you don't mind, like the video, subscribe to the channel, turn on those post notifications so you don't miss our YouTube free pick videos. Of course, share this thing with your friends, guys. Make sure they have a chance to enjoy these wins as well. Plus, when you guys share this stuff, it does help us get out into the YouTube algorithm, and it helps us a lot, so we do appreciate that. And of course, just make sure you guys are liking the video and subscribing to the channel. It is the most important thing here that you guys like our videos. When you like our videos, it is like adding to our tip jar here, and it shows our team here that you guys appreciate the time, energy, and effort we're putting in every single day for these high-value free pick videos that keep producing you guys these free pick wins. So, like the video, subscribe to the channel. If today's video gets to 900 likes, everyone on the winnable free plan will receive an additional VIP play sent out at no cost. I will show you guys later in the video how to get on the VIP or how to get on the free plan, plus all of the VIP and season passes, because today is your final chance to buy the NBA full season pass and obviously cash out like us with all these big time wins we've been cashing out with over here in the NBA and NFL full season passes. I will go over that stuff later in the video so you guys have a chance to buy that stuff at a 50% off deal in terms of the season passes. VIP we will never discount here, but our season passes are discounted for one more day today and to end October. So we'll go over that later in the video. We'll also teach you guys how to go over how to get to the free plan later in the video, because you're going to want to be on that free plan, obviously, and it's important for what we have coming out for you guys here today as well. So with that said, make sure you get these likes up to get this to 900. Make sure we get that VIP play sent out to everybody. And guys, again, just a heads up, we got something exciting here today. Today is the first day of the NBA in-season tournament, or the NBA Cup. I'm going to go over the details on how that works here in a second. Before I do, let's take a second and go over the contest winners. Oh, and also, if you guys don't mind, hype up this video. I want to try to get this thing hyped up. You guys have been really good with the views and the likes and everything, so hype it up. We really appreciate you guys getting involved and coming together as a community, having the chance to get that extra third play as well, that VIP play. So, first things first, in every video, we like to give you guys a chance to win a free week of VIP. Listen, we have a ton of paid players here. We're incredibly blessed and very, very grateful for this business we've built. It's not possible without this amazing community, so we're thankful to you guys forever. But to kind of give back a little bit, we know a lot of people have the ability to pay for our paid services, and we're very grateful for that. We're very blessed. But we have a lot of free plan players that would love to give it a shot that maybe don't have the means or aren't as big as bettors, and they can't afford that type of product or that type of service. So we'd like to give you guys a chance to win a free week. And to do that, we ask you guys to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and comment anything below in the comment section. We then take all those comments and we drop over here into the YouTube random calculator, YouTube random picker, as you can see here. And yesterday's video had 254 comments. Again, this thing is still broken. Hopefully they fix it here in the next few days. 254 comments on yesterday's video. 1 second, guys. Desperately needed some water there. And as you can see, your two winners are right here. The two winners of the free week of VIP. We have Real Lifer O and says, "You're an absolute wizard. Thank you." And we have Magic Bullet says, "Let's get this bread." So for you two, congratulations on winning that one free week of VIP. Please take a second, if you don't mind, and email support@inthegreendfs.com. We will need a screenshot of your YouTube username, a screenshot of your Dabble username, and of course your first and last name. Our team will get you verified and set up as soon as possible. Give us about 24 to 48 hours on that, guys. All we need is one email. We'll get you guys set up as soon as possible. And again, congratulations to you two on winning that one free week of VIP. All right, next, let's quickly go over the contest. Let's quickly go over the plays, the recaps from yesterday. Right, and let me do that real quick. So starting here at the NFL play, let's just start by saying this. It was a rough day in the NFL. And the main factor here was that this game just didn't go as planned. The game script didn't go in our favor. It turned sideways really quick. The Dolphins were treacherous. Tua was treacherous. Lamar was great. The Dolphins just could not hang and couldn't make this a competitive game whatsoever. There was not a single point in this game outside of maybe the first half of the first quarter when there was any competition here. It was a walk in the park for the Baltimore Ravens, which, again, is part of what could have happened. This is sports betting. Our goal is for a closer game, which is what we bet on. It didn't work in our favor. So NFL, we got crushed. But looking at this NFL, we did win the NBA, of course. But looking at this NFL free play, Isaiah Likely, that was probably the call of the day. I told you guys I loved Isaiah Likely. And, guys, he had 3 receptions for 60 yards. Let me be very clear. If that was a competitive game, Isaiah Likely probably goes well over 100 yards and 6 receptions and maybe a touchdown. He is going to be one of the favorite targets for Lamar Jackson. So mark my words going forward. It's going to be him. It's going to be Mark Andrews. A lot. They're heavy with their tight end, their 2 tight end sets, and those guys get action out there. And Likely is like a receiver. So trust me, he's going to get a lot more than that. I told you guys that was an easy line. Jalen Waddle went over his line, no problem, with 6 receptions. And listen, Jalen Waddle probably would have had 8 receptions, 100 yards, and a touchdown if this game was any sort of competitive whatsoever, but unfortunately it was not, which is the same reason Lamar Jackson didn't go over his rushing yards. Guys, we saw 2 or 3 of you in the comments on the YouTube video from yesterday stating, ha ha ha, Lamar didn't go over his rushing. Guys, let me just be very clear. No, I'm always going to admit when something's wrong. This is not the wrong play. This is a fantastic play. This is a game script issue. Let me be very clear. So we're on the same page. Lamar was given 100% clearance to do whatever he wanted on that football field. The coach made it very clear. Harbaugh said he can run as much as he wants. There is no reason he doesn't have to run. The only reason he didn't run in that game, guys, just so we are on the same page, is because of the game script. It was a massive blowout. If it wasn't a blowout, Lamar would have had, if he had any reason at all to run, he would have, without question, ran on that Dolphins defense because they were leaving him gaps all over the place. He did not have to run. He was picking them apart. No need to run. They got up too early in the score, so that's why that play didn't hit. And of course, Tua with the horrible day, couldn't get in the end zone one single time. We thought two or three touchdowns from each team. Turned out to be 4 from the Ravens and 0 from the Dolphins. So the Dolphins really shit the bed on that one. It happens sometimes. It's sports betting. I will say, though, on our other free play for the NBA, we did cash that bad boy, as you can see. We gave you guys a 4-man, which we thought was absolutely beautiful. Fortunately, I guess, or unfortunately, however you want to look at it, for us, it's totally fine. Giannis was ruled out in this game earlier in the day, not too far before the game started either. So we got the void on Giannis, which we let me tell you guys every single day. 1 second. We never complain about voids or pushes over here, guys. That's part of winning. You have to have those here and there. And you always want a player to void versus play if he's not healthy, right? So Giannis got the void. And if you look over here, Jimmy Butler took care of his 29.5 points and assists without any problem, going for 36. Him, Kuminga, and Steph Curry were great in that game. Ryan Rollins was the baller of the day over here for us, and a lot of you guys love that call. Look, Rollins had a great game. This kid is a good player, but more importantly, it was obviously partially because of Giannis being out, so it's even more juice to his having such a great game. Wemby took care of the business for us late in this game. Probably would have had a lot more if it wasn't for the fact that those they were leading Miami at the end of that game, so they just need to kind of control the lead and keep that thing for the last few minutes. But solid game for all these players here. As you can see, we turned $300 into $1,800 here on this free play. So congratulations to everyone for winning the NBA free play with us yesterday. I will want to point out also that is now 4 free play wins in 5 days for you guys. Okay, that is a lot of free value and a lot of free cash out. So keep in mind. Make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel. Let's get part of this thing. Get this thing to 900 likes. You guys have more chances today. Congrats to everyone that won that NBA free play with us, and hopefully we go on the back-to-back again. Yes, we won 4 of the last 5 days, and guys, listen, the back-to-back thing is fun. It's fun because it's fun to talk about, but the truth is we don't have to go back-to-back to be profitable or win a ton here. We don't have to. It's more of a fun thing to talk about. So we won today. Let's go for the back-to-back on this video here for this play I got for you guys, and I got you guys an absolute beauty today. I'm going to show you that in a second. We also caught the 1x over here, which means we had a void on Giannis. Unfortunately, we would have got 1.5x. LaMelo barely missed it, and Davion Mitchell didn't come anywhere close. He had a rough game on assists. But outside of that, guys, every day we're showing you these. Every single day we're coming. Look at this. Every day we're getting close on these. And if you aren't sure how these work, you can check our Instagram. We have cashed a lot of these 50Xs for $10K a piece, $10,000 a piece. We cash them all the time, and it's bound to happen here any day now. So if you're on the NBA full season pass or VIP, stay tuned. Make sure you play this every day with us. They're rolling around. Plus, we've hit them almost every day. At least get your money back. Over here on the Instagram free play, we gave you guys an Instagram free play. Every Wednesday or Thursday, we're going to drop a random free play one of those 2 days for you guys on Instagram. The goal of this is to get you guys to A, go follow us on Instagram, B, start taking part in the community over there. We're going to do some unique stuff on the Instagram so you guys have a reason to be there. We're going to give out some more free value. We're going to give out some cash. We're going to give out some free weeks of VIP, some different things we're going to do over there on the Instagram to make that worth being there as well. Obviously, we want you here on our YouTube channel, but the Instagram is going to be something fun for you guys as well on the side. We gave out this Instagram free pick, and honestly, it was a beauty. I thought we were going to hit this thing. Patterson took care of the field goals early. Lamar Jackson had that rush. He rushed for 13.5 yards, needed over 14.5, so he missed it by a yard. But the thing was, he had that rush. If you watched him, he ran like maybe 2 or 3 times in that game. But the one chance that he did run, he got 13 yards on that thing, but he got grabbed by the ankle, by the shoestring at the very end. So super frustrating. Almost had it. And again, we had a bunch of these close calls yesterday. Without taking too much time on these, I'll just show you a couple of them to show you how close it was to a huge day. Riley Patterson missed a field goal. If he made that field goal, that 35-yard field goal, we cashed out $1,800 on this one. If that game was anything remotely close to competitive, Achane would have got us 2 or 3 extra yards here. We would have cashed out another $1,000 for this one. If it was competitive, again, likely easily has one more reception, cashing us out on that one. And Brandon Podziemski missing 2 of those three-pointers really hurt us. Would have been $1,800 on that one. So a bunch of close calls yesterday. Got crushed up in the NFL, but not to worry. It's going to go like that sometimes. We did cash in the NBA. Looking to run it back on the free plays today. And I will also point out, guys, before I go too deep into this is going to be a very cool day for NBA. Now, the free play I put together is really nice, but there is so much value to mine out of these games, and I'm going to explain to you why once I break down the tournament for you here in a second. Yeah, but if you're a paid player, if you're on the VIP or the NBA full season pass, it's going to be a fun one today. So be ready to rack up some cash with us. I think we're going to have a good day and just so many good positions. And I'll explain to you why here in a second. Before I do, let's quickly go over those promos. I want to hit these quick today, guys. I don't want to spend too much time on these, but there are two that you guys are going to want, especially if you guys are new here. More importantly, guess what? If this video gets to 900 likes, everyone on the Winnable Free Plan is going to receive an additional VIP play sent out at no cost. And today, finally, we can send one out on Onyx or Sleeper. So we're back to business over there. If you want to get that download and ready to go, guys, Onyx has the best promo in the industry. All you guys got to do is go to the description of our video, click on that very bottom link, and it'll take you here to our stand store. Now, our stand store just houses all of our links, the best way to find all of our stuff. Click right here. Oh, one more thing. Our business name is In the Green DFS. DFS just stands for Daily Fantasy Sports. I won another $3,000 on DraftKings last night. Been hitting them almost every night for the last, week or two. But again, In the Green DFS is our business name, but our code across all applications here is just In the Green, okay? Just In the Green. So leave the DFS off. Click right here on Onyx Odds. Make sure the code you punch in says In the Green. Then you can take advantage of the best promo in the market right now, on the market, in the industry. Spend 10, get 100. It's the best thing to do if you're trying to build a bankroll. You literally spend $10. They're giving you 100 in free picks, plus you get the 15 free bonus picks that give you 5 every day for 3 days straight. So it's just all kinds of free bonus stuff right here. You cannot go wrong with a spend 10, get 100 if you're trying to build a bankroll. You should all be taking advantage of this. Click right here on Onyx Odds. Make sure the code says In the Green like this. You see right here. And you're good to go for Onyx Odds. And make sure you have that downloaded and ready to go when we send out that play later today. You want to plug it in right away. All right, next is going to be Sleeper. Sleeper is super simple. It's a free $20, simple as that. Plus, we may be able to give you this VIP play on Sleeper today if all goes planned. We're looking for it on Sleeper or Onyx. Click right here on Sleeper right here. Make sure the code you punch in says In the Green like this. Get the free $20 over there on Sleeper. You can use the Austin Reeves free square if you want today. And by the way, if you guys appreciate all these wins we're bringing you guys, when you get this free money, that's great. We also love it if you guys make that small deposit because we get a kickback when you make those small deposits, and it shows that you guys love and appreciate all the hard work we're putting in here every single day. These crazy sleepless nights, not getting any proper sleep right now. Really need to get some rest tonight, so I have a lot to do for the NBA tomorrow for our paid players. So next we got the Better promo. Super quick, if you want the 10 free bucks on Better, 10 free dollars plus the $200 in bonus cash with the Kawhi free square, click right here on Better. Make sure the code you punch in says In the Green. You get that free 10 bucks on Better. And of course, the last promo, most important one of this particular video is Chalkboard, because our second play today, not the first play is on Dabble, but the second play is on Chalkboard today. And I got you guys a really cool one. It's unique. It's going to scare a few of you, but it's also super cool. So I think you guys are going to love it. To get Chalkboard, click right here on Chalkboard. Make sure the code you punch in says In the Green, just like this. Get the free pick plus 100% deposit match over there on Chalkboard for new users. Again, 100% deposit match is like if you put $100 down, they'll give you $100 as well. So you have $200 to work with there. Of course, you can get the free square on Zion if you want today. And most importantly, guys, make sure you get these damn promo packs. A lot of you guys aren't using this, and I'm not really sure why. You can claim them for free every single day. Just open your app, click the top left-hand button, and claim your free ones. And then as you level up, you get other ones as well. So we're getting so many boosts on this. You got to take advantage of these boosts. You're not going to find these everywhere in the industry. So take advantage of these boosts on Chalkboard. Not to mention, guys, Dabble's our favorite app, but Chalkboard is the close second right now. It is just, they're doing such a great job over there. So to get Chalkboard, click right here on Chalkboard. Make sure the code says In the Green, as you see right here. Make sure you get the 100% deposit match bonus and be ready to lock in for this play we're going to give you here in a couple minutes, okay? All right, that's all the promos. Last thing I want, one more thing. If you guys are in those single bet states that can't do single bets, what is it, New York, New Jersey, California, and Texas, I think. Any of you guys that still can't do single bets, there's only a few states left. If you can't do them yet, click on Profit X. Make sure the code you punch in says In the Green, and you guys can do single bets over there on Profit X, all right? Promos are out of the way. Recaps are out of the way. Remember, guys, these videos do not exist without promos and recaps. Please understand, if you don't like watching these videos or if it's too long for you, totally cool. Just go sign up for our free plan to get our free play sent right to you. These videos are for the individuals that want to understand the full breakdown on why we're utilizing these picks in our plays so that they can decide if these plays make sense for them, okay? That's why we have these full breakdown videos, all right? So with that said, that was yesterday's plays. Yep, sorry. Let's get on to play number one, which is going to be on Dabble. Before I do that, let me explain to you guys how the NBA full season tournament works today, because it's going to be interesting, okay? 1 second. All right, so first things first, my friends. Here's how this is going to go. Today is the first day of the NBA in-season tournament, or what they call the NBA Cup, okay? 2025 Emirates NBA Cup. Now, this is the third year of the NBA in-season tournament. Now, the team's going to be divided into groups of 6 with 5 teams per group, okay? 3 from each conference. Now, each team plays each other to see who essentially can get the most wins and advance out of that group. Those winners from each of those, plus 2 wildcard winners from each conference, will move on That means out of 30 teams, we'll be down to 8 teams to move into that knockout round. So you're going to break 30 teams down into 8. So that first round is really important, and points are critical here, which I'll explain later. So again, 30 is going to be breaking down into 8 teams to move on to that knockout round. Now from there, these 8 teams are going to play head-to-head in single elimination games. So if you lose, you're gone. If you win, you move forward. After that, we have the semifinals, which are in Vegas, of course. Now here's the kicker. The point differential is a tiebreaker here, and that's going to make a big difference early on in this tournament. So, well, before I get into that, look, these guys are going to make bonus money for winning this tournament. So they do want to win this tournament. You notice, like a couple years ago, people thought it was kind of silly and people weren't trying. Well, I think these teams are actually trying. They're taking this pretty seriously. It's become like a big deal. It's not just the money. It's also the part of, just saying you've won the in-season tournament. And some pretty cool teams have won recently. But these guys are making money. Now, if they make the tournament, they're all going to get money. If they win the tournament, if they're on the winning team gets, each player gets $500,000, that's $514,000 a piece. So over $500,000 a piece for winning the tournament. So a lot of these guys also a lot of these teams want to win these tournaments for the players on their team. Some of these guys don't make near as much money as some of these top end guys, so they want to do this for their team, like LeBron did a couple of years back. It was a big deal for them to do that for their teammates, give them that $500,000 check, right? So either way, that's how the NBA in-season tournament works. The big kicker here today, you guys need to understand. Okay, I'm doing this to give you guys a lesson. Remember, we want to make you guys become better sports bettors over time. That's the whole point in this channel. The goal here is to understand that this is a different type of basketball. Now, points make a big deal, a big difference here in this first round. So you're going to see a lot of these teams running up the score. That's going to mean that even though blowouts are still a thing, and I don't want you guys to think there's no blowouts don't matter, because blowouts still matter, but I will tell you, you will notice a little bit of a different play style because of these point situations. So you might not have blowouts that matter as much, not to mention you might have a team that's getting totally raked, and they'll keep their the winning team will keep their starters in, and the losing team will say, well, fuck this, let's just put some backup guys in to finish off the last 7 minutes of this game. So you got some bench players playing against some starters for the last 4 minutes or whatever of a game. Now, it doesn't happen all the time. They still keep it pretty reasonable, but just understand this is unique basketball. Scoring is going to come at a premium. So scoring is a big deal here. Points make a big deal. These teams want to put up points. They want to put up buckets. They don't want to just stop at 120. They want to go to 140, right? So they want to score as many points as they can in these games, especially early on in these tournaments. So expect some of the scores to be run up and expect blowouts to matter a little bit less, okay? I'll leave you with that. Now, getting on to today's play, we've got a 3-man over on Dabble. It's a 6x multiplier. I absolutely love this play. I mean, this play is super sweet. When I break it down, I think you guys will understand why I'm on it. We've already got all kinds of great stuff drawn up for NBA full season pass and VIP players as well. Not to oversell that here in the video, but I'm telling you right now, this 8-game slate for the first day of the NBA full season tournament is going to be so much fun. Plus, we can focus on just basketball today, which is great for everyone here. I can get some rest, and I'm telling you, we have some really good spots here, so be ready for that. Now, for this play here, we got 300 to win, 1,800 on this 3-man. If you guys do not have Dabble, you can do the same play for just $5 and a chance to win $180 to get your bankroll started, only costing you $5. Click right here on Dabble. Make sure the code you punch in says in the green. Make a $5 deposit over there on Dabble, and Dabble's going to give you $25 free on top of that, giving you $30 total, your $5 and their $25, to put on the 6x here for a chance to win $180, and it only costs you $5 if you're new to Dabble. Not to mention, guys, we're on Dabble every day. We can chat on this app every day. We chop it up with the players and talk with you guys. So get on Dabble. Play number 1. You ready for this? Now, 6x. Play number 1. We're taking Nickeil Alexander-Walker over 19.5 points and assists. Now, the Hawks will travel to take on the Pacers at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now, the point total in this game is 231, and the Pacers are 2.5-point underdogs. On the Hawks side, Trae Young will be out for this game. Yes, Trae Young is going to be out for this one. On the Pacers side, they're still going to be without Tyrese Halliburton, Obi Toppin, T.J. McConnell, Andrew Nembhard, and Benedict Mathurin. Now, with Trae Young out with a knee injury, we expect Nickeil Alexander-Walker to get the start at point guard today against this decimated Pacers team. These guys have not much left. Now, Nickeil has gone over this line in 3 of his last 4 games, just missing by 1 by the hook, essentially, so at 0.5, barely missed. Now, that's with Trae Young on the floor. Today, he gets a Pacers team that ranks 30th in points allowed and 23rd in assists allowed to the point guard position. Now, point guards haven't had any real issues scoring on this Pacers team this season. With Trae Young being out in this game, we're expecting the ball to be in Alexander Walker's hands a lot more than normal, which is why we added the assist to this play. So his scoring's been unbelievable. He's been over his scoring mark every single game this year, except for that game 1 before they used him properly. He's been, because remember Zachary Richeche was out here and there, so he was getting some spot starts for Zachary Richeche. But now he's going to start at point guard, more than likely. They can put him wherever they want, but more than likely, he's the next ball handler on this team. And I actually love him as a ball handler. I used him a lot last year when he was on Minnesota, when guys like Anthony Edwards were out. But good spot here for Nickeil. Now, look, the ball's going to be in Alexander Walker's hands a lot. It's going to add more assist potential here. Now, Nickeil Alexander-Walker was already getting 30 minutes a game before this, and we expect an uptick here now that Trey's out. So probably more like 35, 36 in this game. We got a fast-paced game, a high-scoring game. We love Nickeil Alexander-Walker to take care of business for play number 1. I think he gets us in points alone. I think he scores 20-plus in points in this game, if I'm being real with you guys. Not to mention, I added the assist because, look, let me break it down for you real quick. Look, check it out. First things first, guys, this is the Outlier Research Tool, which you're looking at here. It's just a research tool. If you're interested in checking it out, there's a 7-day free trial link in the description of our video. Give it a shot. I like to be very blunt with you guys. This is not going to spit out winning picks. That's not how this works. It's not going to make you a better sports bettor. Well, it'll help you with research purposes. But our paid players, you don't care about this stuff because we do all this for them. But if you're interested in this, there's a link in the description. Try it out. 7 free days. You might like it. It might be good for building your plays on the side. Either way, I want to start by showing you this. Points alone. Nickeil was went over this point line every game. Now, I'm not telling you to use points for this. You can use points if you want, but we are specifically using points and assists for our play, and I'm explaining to you why. First off, he's gone over all these in points alone. When you click on points and assists, he's gone over all these. Obviously, the first game he didn't go over. That was the blowout against Toronto. But here again, he missed it by 0.5 here against OKC. A really good team. He probably wasn't on the floor for towards the end. He went over in the rest of these games. Now, the kicker here today is Trae Young is no longer on the floor. He's out with a knee issue, knee sprain, which means we're going to probably have Nickeil Alexander-Walker as the starting point guard. Now, Luke Kennard doesn't handle the ball as well, so you'll see Luke Kennard probably slot in as a shooting guard in this one, which makes total sense. Even a small forward, more than likely Luke will be a shooting guard. And you have Nickeil handling the ball. Now, you're going to have guys that are going to demand some ball handling. If you look over here in the lineup, obviously you're going to see Nickeil, starting at point guard, Nickeil Alexander-Walker. You'll have Dyson Daniels, who I'm not really worried about as a scoring threat. Zachary Richichet, And the big scorer is going to be Jalen Johnson and Porzingis. Now, again, Porzingis not really defensive anymore. Jalen Johnson's where you're going to get most of your points from, and I think Nickeil is going to probably be that number 2 role for points. However, I think Nickeil is going to distribute quite a bit in this game. You got 2 big boys down low against 2 guys that are not nearly the size as Porzingis or Jalen Johnson. So I think we're in a good spot here for that one, guys. Again, I want to point out this too against point guards. Check this out. Overall, not so bad against point guards. Again, he shows shooting guard in here, but he's going to be playing point tonight without question. You're a shooting guard, but against point guards. Points allowed 30th in the NBA. Assists allowed 23rd. I think we're in a really good spot for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Plus, I'll show you guys right here. Most of these guards, well, this is going to show you pointing. It's going to show you shooting guards. Most of these point guards that have played these guys have gone over as well, except for John Morant in that blowout game there. He wasn't too far off anyway. So I like the spot here a lot for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. I think the line's a little too low, guys. I think this line's going to be juiced up later today when people find out Trae Young is out. I'm going to keep it real with you. So a lot of you guys won't get this at this line. You're probably safe up to 21, maybe even 22. Again, I'm going to let that be at your discretion. We're taking it 19.5 for a reason. It's just a really, really good value on a guy that's going to be a starting point guard. He's already putting up buckets consistently in these games. Now you take away their number 1 player in Trae Young. Yeah, you can sign me up for Nickeil Alexander-Walker all day for 19.5 points and assists on the over. Play number 2, we're going to the other side of this game. We're taking a guy that's been very good to us recently, our boy Pascal Siakam. We're taking him for 35.5 points and rebounds in this one. Yes, the other side, we are taking Pascal, guys, obviously. Now, Siakam has done very well, and he's gone over this line in 3 of his last 4 games this season. Only missing in 1 game, which was that blowout game to Memphis. Now, today he gets a Hawks team that ranks 28th in points allowed and 20th in rebounds allowed to the opposing power forwards. Siakam is playing an average of 36 minutes a night. He's been the primary scoring option for these broken-down Pacers. He also is the primary rebounder. When we look at his rebound chances, he's averaging 16 rebound chances per game. We think Siakam stays hot here, continues to stay hot, start here for play number 2. I love Siakam right now, guys. Look, these guys are pretty much throwing in their season, if we're being honest, with Tyrese being out and their whole team being broken down and injured. But they're giving it a run early. They're going to always try to win early. It's the in-season tournament. This would be a great time for a team like this to try to make a little fun run of it. And more importantly, if Siakam is your number 1 scorer and you have to put up points, I am going to assume he's going to put up more points than normal tonight. Probably stays in a little bit longer if it becomes a blowout, which we don't want a blowout. Obviously, we want competition, always. But if it becomes a little bit of a blowout one side or the other, we'll probably get these guys still staying in, trying to get their points up. So let's hope for a more competitive game. I think Siakam completely takes over here. As you can see, 47 points and rebounds in this game here, 43 points and rebounds in this game here against the Bigs in Minnesota, and again, 40 here in this one against the Dallas Mavericks with Anthony Davis there. So he's not having a lot of problems getting up over these centers. He's very athletic, obviously, but the kicker in this one is really just that if you look at who these guys have, we're looking at Pascal going up against Porzingis and Jalen Johnson. Jalen Johnson will be the bigger threat for the rebounding. decent defense, nothing special. Porzingis, these guys aren't playing really defense over here in Atlanta. So what you're looking at here is a fast-paced game. Pascal Siakam on one side, he should lead the team, have the ball in his hands a lot. You're going to get some assists as well. So if you want the PRA, totally fine. We're simply taking the PR for a reason. He's been very active under the rim. Putbacks, dunking all over the place, shooting all over the place. So Pascal Siakam doing his job here. I think he goes over this line without much problem here. 35.5 points and rebounds. Play number 2. Again, fast-paced game here. I love this game. That's why I put 2 of these guys in the same game. Play number 3, bringing it home in a late night game. By the way, these guys are in the 7 o'clock window. The late night guy is in the 10 o'clock window. And by the way, we have 3-game slate in the 10 o'clock window tonight, in the 10 p.m., and 10:30 p.m. EST, I believe it is, Eastern Standard Time. And those games alone are super sweet. So if you guys don't get the light goal early, make sure you get it by some point, because we're going to have a free play coming out. We're probably going to utilize some of those late games. Play number 3, we're taking Keontae George again. This time we're taking him over 30 points and assists in this game. Now, let me explain to you why that number looks a little high, but let me explain to you what's going on here so you understand what my mindset is here. All right. The Jazz will travel to take on the Suns at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in that late window. Now, the point total here is 237, which we like, and the Jazz are 3.5-point dogs. On the Suns side, Jalen Green and Dylan Brooks are going to be out in this game. On the Jazz side, let's see, Georges Niang and Isaiah Collier. Niang is out and Isaiah Collier is questionable. Now, first things first, let me start with this. We need to make sure we're on the same page here. Isaiah Collier is being assigned to the G League and could make his first start in November 2nd, I believe, against the Hornets. That's their plan is to have Isaiah Collier out and ready November 2nd. Now, hear me out here, okay? We know that Isaiah Collier is expected to be the point guard of the future for this Jazz team. That's what their plan is here, which means Keontae George, the red-hot Keontae George, may want to go a little crazy here in this spot, given that it's probably one of his last starts here. But, well, they're going to probably ease Collier in. But either way, one of his last chances to take that full point guard role to himself without anyone else competing with him, especially the guy they want there for the future, right? So, today, Keontae here gets a Suns team that ranks, they're really bad at defense. They rank 28th in points allowed and 26th in assists allowed to opposing point guards. Now, Keontae is averaging 35 minutes a game right now. 35 is pretty sharp. And he's starting to really turn it up in the scoring department. In fact, the last couple of games, he's really been ripping. Not to mention, this dude has been a maestro and does a fantastic job at facilitating the ball. Fantastic. Gone over his line like every time this year. Now, he averages 15% potential assists per game, and he's playing with the likes of, Larry Marketing and Walker Kessler. So we got some big bodies down there, not to mention whatever his name is. What's his name? Let me get to him real quick. What's this dude's name? Filipowski, I think it is? Yeah, Filipowski, I think it is. Yeah, Filipowski. So he's playing with the big boy. These guys are all big bodies. So he's got some big boys down low. Obviously, Walker Kessler here he's a big dude. 7'2", I think he is. You got Larry Marketing, who's a big-time scorer who's going to get the ball a lot, so keep feeding Larry Marketing. And you got Filipowski. Now, again, I think he assists a lot in this game because there's not a lot of really good defense that can really bother him in this game. It's going to be very fast-paced against the Suns team, a lot of scoring. You don't have Dylan Brooks to slow down the best scorer, which helps. But most importantly, it's that last few games he's going to have without Isaiah Collier, and I think he wants to show this team, at the very least, he deserves a big spot in this team, or at least to be traded if he still continues to ball out like this. So I think he was on one of those rampages here today. The dude's been really good the last 4 games. You can see right here. He missed this one by a couple of points here. Missed that one because of a blowout. Missed this one by just a couple of points, 18 and 10. Good game. And then here he had 26 points and 10 rebounds against this Phoenix team. The same Phoenix team he's playing 2 games ago. Remember, he diced these guys up, 26 points and 10 assists against them. And, of course, last game against Portland, a tough defense, 29 points, 8 assists in that game. So I like Keontae George a lot here for this game. Again, if you had to pick a risky play, it'd probably be Keontae George. What I like about this spot here for Keontae is, A, it's in the late window, and it's a fast-paced game with a high point total. They got us at a 237, whatever it is. High point total in this game. Fast pace. Should be plenty of scoring. Should be a lot of that quick movement where he's running in transition and kicking the ball to one of his bigs down low for a quick, easy assist. I think Keontae George easily has a big game here tonight, but most important, like I told you guys, I think it's because Isaiah Collier is coming back, and I think everybody knows it. I think it's going to be his time to really ball out tonight. Maybe one more game before he comes back. Keontae George, over 30 points and assists for play number 3. Now, we're going to wrap this one up by going right here. Nickeil Alexander-Walker, 19.5 points and assists for the recap. Pascal Siakam, 35.5 points and rebounds on the over, and of course, Keontae George over 30 points and assists to bring it home. We got 300 on this one to win 1,800. If you guys don't have Dabble yet, remember, all you have to do is click on the description of the video right here, click on Dabble. Make sure the code you punch in says in the green. Make a $5 deposit on Dabble, and they'll give you 25 free, giving you 30 bucks to put against the 6X there, giving you guys a chance to win 180, and it only costs you new players $5. Jump on it. This is our favorite play of the day. Also, we get the Rocket Boost every Thursday. You can follow us over here. We can follow you. You can copy our plays. We can copy yours. You guys get copy cash if you make plays that people like that they copy. But most importantly, guys, we have a chat box here on Dabble. So if you guys are wondering where we're chatting at all the time during the day, it's over here on the Dabble free play. Pop in, say hello to us, join the community. We're having a lot of fun over there, guys. So jump in on Dabble. Now, that's play number one. Play number two, I got for you guys on the chalkboard app. I'm doing another similar as the last couple of days. I'm going to try to get ourselves a sweep here on these things, doing 2 players. Now, this one's a risky play, okay? I put some risk in this one for a reason. I want to be very clear with you guys. I put a little spice on this one. We're going to get the 8.27x multiplier here, looking to turn 200 into 1654. Play number one, we're taking Pascal Siakam for a double-double, okay? He's done a really good job with these for us. In fact, let me just give you a walk down memory lane on Pascal and his double-double. Pascal double-double right here with Joker, right? Let's go back up with NFL. Where are we at here? This one, he's on this one? Oh, hold on. Pascal right here, first off, for the $5,000 win. Pascal with Joker right here for that one. Let's go Pascal. NFL day right there. There's going to be more. I promise you there's more. Pascal with Joker again right here, double-double. I mean, we're cracking these double-doubles with Pascal Siakam nonstop. So, the other couple plays we had him in as well, we've missed like one of the guys that we paired him with. But Pascal's been really good to us in this double-double. So we're going to take Pascal Siakam for the double-double for play number one. Play number two, guys, we're taking Keontae George for a double-double. Now, I know this might scare you, but let me give you the breakdown on these two guys, okay? First and foremost, Pascal Siakam. He's had double-doubles in 3 of his last 4 games. That's right. Out of 4 games, Pascal's had double-doubles in 3 of those games. Keontae here, out of his 4 games, Keontae's had 2 double-doubles. I know, it's crazy. He's had 2 double-doubles as well, and one of those being against that Suns team. Now, with this being one of his last full days to really run the point here, guys, I think he's just going to go all out in this game. I think he's going to score 25 points. I think he's going to have 10 assists in this game. So for double-double, we like the opportunity here. It's a risky play, guys. If you want something safer, then take out Keontae George and use like Vooch or something. Use someone safe. But I'm not doing that here. I want to push for a little bit of a fun payout here for you guys. Siakam, I love either way for the double-double. We're pairing with Keontae George for a nice 8.27 here. Looking to win 1654 on this bad boy for play number 2. All right, guys, I showed you play number 1 over here on Dabble. Play number 2 over here on Chalk. Remember, guys, if you had to pick one, we're going to take the Dabble play all day. It is a safer option. Again, 3-man make it a little bit more, as you add more players to any parlay, it's always going to make it more difficult. But we love this play today. I think we're in really, really good spots, especially with these two. And if Keontae does what I think he's going to do today against this weak Suns defense, and we got ourselves a banger here and a back-to-back free play win for this free play here. So, for all you guys who are new here, let me show you one more thing before I get you out of here. When I show you those specials as well, you want to pay attention. First things first, if you're new here and you want some promo funds or some extra bonus money here, or you just want to support our channel, use these links here. Make sure you type in code in the green and make those first deposits. You'll support our channel by doing that. We do appreciate you guys. We have a second YouTube channel as well. It's called In the Green DFS Picks. Make sure you guys subscribe there as well. And, of course, our Instagram. Follow us on Instagram. Over on Instagram, you'll see all of our wins from the day before every time on the Instagram story. Plus, you can look at all the win compilations going back to April over there. Super cool. And obviously, every Wednesday or Thursday, we drop that Instagram exclusive free play. So make sure you follow us over on Instagram. Last, most important part of this video, my friends, click on Winning Picks Free and VIP. This is the most important part of the video. I'm going to do it nice and quick for you guys, okay? Check it out. Today's the final day of these specials, so you might want to hear this thing for a couple more seconds. First things first, if you're not in the free plan, go ahead and take a second, jump on there now. You're going to want that for a lot of reasons. When this video is done, we send these free plays out to you guys first before anyone else in the world sees them. That way you guys, our players, can lock them in before anyone else gets to them, before the lines go crazy. Like Nickeil Alexander-Walker probably goes up to 23 later in the day. He's going to be juiced so crazy. Once we'll realize that Trae Young is out and start betting him up, so keep that in mind. Not to mention, when this video gets to 900 likes, everyone on this winnable free plan here is going to receive an additional VIP play sent out at no cost. So make sure on the free plan, and make sure you guys get this video to 900 likes. I have no doubt you'll take care of that after a free play win once again. All right, for the paid plan players, first off, a lot of you guys have been asking us about this. We love all the attention to this. I try to show you guys this in every video, so I'll go over it again here today. VIP works like this, my friends. If you got more options or more plays, then these paid plans are for you, okay? There is no guarantees. This is sports betting, so don't buy our plan. I think you're going to win every day. It's not how this works. It's still sports betting. But we're putting you in positions to win every single day, and we're giving you more options if you're a paid player, obviously on the VIP or the season passes. Now, for VIP, all picks and plays for all apps sent right to your phone. Click right here and subscribe. You can use the buy now, pay later option if you want for any of these. You can do the payment options there. A lot of you guys like to use those. Over here, we have 2 options for VIP. First option is the weekly. The weekly is a $149, and the weekly basically includes the full week of VIP, 7 full days. And whenever you start, you get a full 7 days. Keeping in mind, guys, this is kind of a good way to dip your toes in the water and just kind of try it out. Now, most people don't go with this option, but it's here if you guys want to try it, or if you're on a budget or whatnot. Totally cool to try it out. The monthly option is what most people do. I'd say 95% of our VIP players are on the monthly. And the reason is because of this. Look, the monthly is $399. It saves you $200 a month by being on the monthly versus the weekly. And you get a full 30 days of our play style, a full month to understand how we operate, how our play style works, see how we do things and kind of get the hang of how we roll over here in the green. So that's your VIP options. Now, for your NFL and NBA full season passes, my friend, the day has finally come. It's the final day of October. And it's your final chance to get these passes at 50% off. The rest of the season, you guys will be paying full price for these. And trust me, as we show you these wins in every video, you will continue to see the passes get paid for at full price because we just keep winning during these seasons. So if you guys want a chance to get the 50% off, this is your final chance. It ends today at midnight. If you want the NFL full season pass at 50% off, use code NFL now at checkout. If you want the NBA full season pass at 50% off, use NBA now at checkout. Also, we're doing one little extra thing for you guys here today since it is the final day. A lot of you guys come on and you buy both these packages at the same time, and we love that. We appreciate that. That means a lot to our business because, we get, obviously 2 package purchases from you guys, but most importantly, you guys as players have the entire NFL season and the entire NBA season now locked down. The entire season, playoffs, and Super Bowl and finals alike. Now, the kicker here we're going to do for just today, only today, if you buy one of these passes, let's just say you come on and buy the NBA pass, and you want the NFL pass, we will give you guys a special discount to get this at even a lower cost, so you can have both these passes at less than essentially the $1,000 a piece. It's only today. We're never doing that again. To get that, you have to email us, okay? So here's how it's going to work. You're going to buy one of these passes. If you just want one of them, totally fine. Just buy one of them. NBA now is the code for this one. NFL now is the code for this one. If you're one of those players that want both of these passes, right? You're going to buy one of them, maybe buy the NBA pass, right? Then email us, support@inthegreendfs.com. Send us a quick email and say, hey, I just bought the NBA pass and I'd like to get the NFL pass at a discounted rate with the special you have today. We will give you a special code to get that at a special cost. So instead of paying $1,000 for this one, for the second one, you'll pay $500. So you'll get both these passes for $1,500 today only. If you want one or the other, it's your last chance to get these for 50% off at $9.99 a piece. It is your last chance. After today, they'll be full price the rest of the season. Now, you guys can still come buy them full price and use the buy now, pay later option. Totally fine. But until midnight tonight is your last chance to buy these at 50% off. Use code NBA now for this one and NFL now for this one. Good luck. We've had a ton of fun. We've cashed out in these 2 passes for the month of October alone. We've cashed out $137,000 in winning tickets, and we got 31st here today, the final day of the month, to try to get us as close as we can to $150,000 in cash outs between these 2 passes, okay? All right. Outside of that, my friends, remember, you know the codes if you want those. You know how VIP works. If you want to win a free week of VIP, just make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and comment below. And as always, guys, like I tell you in every video, especially in the winning videos, remember, my friends, we have cashed you 4 out of 5 days on free plays that you paid $0 for. So be grateful for those, not for us, but for the fact that you actually won. Remember the winning days when you have bad days. Keep your spirits up. Keep your positivity up. When you guys keep the community and the chats positive, it is a much more conducive place for us to be able to build you guys winning plays. So just keep that in mind. If you see someone yapping off in the chat or acting like a child, step up, say something to them, ask them to leave the chat. And by doing that or just saying a little something to them, it allows us to keep working on our work versus having to jump in the chat and correct some idiot. So we appreciate you guys for being such a great part of our community. Thank you guys for being here every single day watching these videos. But most importantly, just being a part of this community, chatting with us on Dabble every day. We love you guys. We appreciate you guys. We want you guys to have a wonderful, wonderful Friday today. And let's keep on cashing.